Hello, hope everyone's having a good day. Not even sure if I should really make this video, but between a lot of confusion in my community and the community response, both on my posts and videos, acting a bit too much on emotion as of late, lack of proper communication on newer platforms where I am planning on moving everything, what I'm doing with this channel as well as my future channels, I figured I should clear some things up. Even though my goodbye video was a pretty good one, an emotionally resonant one, I should get back to what a lot of people came to my channel for. Cold facts and logic, Ben Shapiro style. For this channel's future, let's get into perhaps the most relevant one and the one that's been causing the most confusion out of the way. I'm not going to use this channel for any more important content, at least not for a very long time. I might change my mind in the distant future. It will probably stay a For Funsies channel. Commentary is over and should have been over for 3, 4, and arguably even 5 years now. The kind of stuff you may see in the future are probably just going to be advertising for content I make on my new main channel, Allocations, or Alakazam. I might also be doing some YouTube poop collaborations that I have been neglecting, so I apologize to all the YouTube poop content creators where I've joined collabs just to not do anything with it. Though my video name, thank you, shall always be considered, this channel's ending. What am I moving on to? Allocations. It's almost become a meme at this point of subbing to allocations or not subbing to allocations, but yes, I've been a little vague about allocations in order to hype it up. But I've been a bit too vague. Let me get let me be straightforward. It's going to be an animation review channel. Do not subscribe to it unless you want to see me or animation reviews. I will be premiering 5 videos on June 2nd, 2023. I have already completed 2. I will refine 2 and then finish the biggest one. I will need as much help promoting those videos as I can in order to get a good start. I already have alluded to Velma being involved in them, but don't worry, I'll mix up the subjects. One of the videos is literally reviewing an unlisted storyboard of an animation from a YouTuber I have made a video about on this channel, Reflux. That for everyone who wants obscure content, I will, don't worry. I am going to discuss a bit more of that later on, but I have learned a lot from the algo and YouTube stuff in general, so I have a way to avoid nearly every copyright insanity that every other YouTuber in this general reviewing genre deals with and has been dealing with it for the past 15 years, and I have been watching them deal with it for the past 15 years. In terms of other places you can find me, I am going to be cross-posting and cross-promoting to the point that will drive me insane again. I, however, have made a link tree that will be in my pinned comment. This time I'm going to try to go pretty professional. I'll still have fun. I have a Twitter and a TikTok. I'm working on an Instagram, but I am IP banned for some reason. Apparently not posting on an account after too long is a bannable offense. So yeah, I got banned for being banned, essentially. That makes sense. So I will try to get Instagram, but no promises. Anyways, I will be uploading short parts of allocations as teasers on my newer Twitter and TikTok. I don't understand content creation or the culture on either site very well, to be honest, so wacky. Also, I might try to start animating and doing crazier and more ambitious stuff, so I'm going to occasionally upload on Newgrounds as well. Why am I doing it this way? A lot of people might assume it would be smart to just continue animation reviews where I left off on this channel. Once again, using my powers of Terminal No Bitchu, I have learned many things. Successful commentary channels who aren't beat out of the algorithm, but leaving in either a response to drama like Cosmark, leaving in response to leaving in response to realizing this genre is insanely bad like Dumbsville, or leaving because you know that all will happen is some horrible life ruination and low views from a dying genre YouTube is actively trying to suppress like Just a Robot. They tend to be more successful after they switch to animation reviews. And anything I've done animation related, with only one exception on my channel being the Turkey Tom content nuke, being my most viewed video, they have all gotten way more views than regular drama. So why don't I just do that? Because I do not have a successful commentary channel, and this channel can never be successful. I've seen a few smaller commentary channels around my size get less views after switching to review content. 1K to 500 in terms of views. So that won't work. Between politics, a perma warning from showing 10 seconds of PewDiePie's Coco Melon 3 years ago, edgy jokes, horribly inconsistent content, a very split audience, inconsistent upload schedule, burnt bridges, prank clickbait, randomly age-restricted content. Okay, I get the Steven Universe one. This channel cannot recover. People don't even know if this channel is ironic, which was a part of the point at some point. All of this is terrible for an algorithm. And I know for a fact my channel is actively suppressed in the algorithm. Not only do some of my videos have the most extreme examples of view flatlining from demonetization I have ever seen, but long story short, looking at this channel as a machine, it can't be fixed. I have to remake it. And I was going to go on a ramble about this, but TLDR, no, the Daft Pina document did not cause me to quit. Me releasing a rough draft of it instead of completing it was actually a product of me quitting because I got so burned out by my paid videos, traumatizing and working myself to death with the dangers of commentary, and the final burnout with finishing up a 2-year-old concept and making sure everything was done perfectly with regards to research in the Harley TBS duology. My channel is a lot of things, but my channel description is as simple as possible for a good reason. I was a commentary channel, but I hated commentary channels, and I thought that sucks. That was true back in 2018, and that's true now. The topics I talked about the most were never really anything more than me just wanting to prove a point or two and falling down a rabbit hole way deeper than I anticipated. Terms of how much I care about this subject matter, this commentary, I care a lot about YouTubers. I am fascinated by the topic, and a part of me was thinking that maybe I could become like a weird documentary channel. But nah, I don't want to end up relapsing back into commentary by accident, so I'm going to avoid that. Mental health, ooh. People have been worried about my mental health status, and the answer isn't something I even know entirely because I've never been quote unquote mentally well per se. But through determination and self improvement, I'm actually feeling better now than I ever have, and I feel a bit more in control of my life. I've just been more forced to accept it and talk about it to you guys because I don't really have too many other people to talk about it with. It's not perfect. The anxiety of the next job, prospect of moving into a solo house with no roommates is scary. What's even scarier is that a lot of my next jobs are being threatened by current politics and technology. But even boomers understand and relate to that kind of anxiety, and boomers don't even think anxiety is real. So that's about as normal as a human can get in today's society. Also, just because I'm a bit more clout oriented doesn't mean I'm going to abandon smaller channels I think are cool. In terms of my future goals, what do I want to do with my channels? My goal is to, of course, become filthy rich, do what I want, make a 40-season TV show, have sex with everyone with abs and minimal body hair, ages 21 to 37, and become the president of the world, ending with a glorious kamikaze that takes out the planet's 1%. Just just the 1% to work them. Obviously, this is not going to happen. And also, YouTube, that was a joke. The most I can hope for with this channel is that I make enough money so that I can survive with a second part-time job with minimal hours weekly. So I can use that starting point to start even more businesses. Also, I don't really want to move too far. I'm growing attached to my community. I wasn't as interested in it as a kid. I'm getting along with people in it pretty well. And I kind of want to start some sort of quasi brick and mortar there because people spend a lot of money out here. Maybe sell it as well. Also, use this next channel to kickstart some relations with YouTubers and get some editing gigs in, because I don't think my burning of bridges is as bad as I thought. I can think of 3 YouTubers who would still care to actively try to hurt my future endeavors. 2 of them are idiots, so I only have to worry about one of them, but given their compulsive nature and the fact that they are slightly less of an idiot, if they try it, I can clap back, redeem myself, while further bearing their reputation anyways, while still getting the illustrious victim clout that for some reason is the best way to win a drama, is just looking like a pathetic victim these days. Why? Whatever. I am rebooting my Patreon for this channel as well. It's going to be similar to the previous one with benefits, because I don't really get why other YouTubers don't understand this, but a YouTube audience wants YouTube videos. So many of the options on the Patreon will be YouTube video requests based on the topic that people subscribe for. That is the only part of the YouTube comment section that has always been fun, is the requests, so encouraging that a bit more will be cool. Links. Once again, check the pinned comment for my link tree. That's where my Twitter, TikTok, Newgrounds, Allocations new channel, and some other accounts will be. Thanks guys for being patient as an audience despite me messing up on a few things. I hope you all have a good one. And I hope I clarified everything. If you're still confused, I can answer some more questions in the comments.